Hello again to this edition of Startup Central. Now, water, they say, is the elixir of life. There's no taking away from that. And there is one company that finds great merit in that statement. They've made a business out of it in providing clean drinking water through their business, which is called DrinkPrime. And now DrinkPrime, which is based in Bangalore, is raising 21 crore rupees, $3 million in their pre-Series A round. And it's led by Sequoia Search and Omidyar Network India. The co-founder of DrinkPrime, Manas Hota, is joining us. Great to have you with us, Manas. If you can fill us in on the kind of funding that you've now received in terms of the business which you set up in the year 2016, how far have you come and how will these additional funds get used going ahead?
So much for having me on the show. It's indeed an honor to be here. We started DrinkPrime. The story of DrinkPrime actually goes a little further back than 2016. It actually started with 2014, where Vijender and I, both the co-founders of DrinkPrime, we were roommates and we were users of bottled water. We, like most of our friends, and like many bottled water users, we always faced issues with the consistency and the quality of water. And we decided to do a small survey on check what is the water quality that is there throughout Bangalore. And what we found that in the majority of bottled water in circulation in Bangalore is actually unfit for drinking. And we decided to do something about it. That sort of led to the genesis of DrinkPrime. What we did in a nutshell is 2016, we quit our jobs, we got in full time and started to solve a problem. We never intended to start a company, but the genesis was always to solve the problem for people like us, people who are residents in urban India who rely on bottled water. Primarily on bottled water. And the way we went about solving it is we made a smart water purifier from the scratch, which measures the quality and quantity of water that gets purified. It took us about a couple of years of strict R&D for us to be able to develop the product. And now, and we started shipping the product in early 2018. From 2018 to 2019, we again took some time to perfect the product. Since 2019, we have seen a consistent growth of more than 20% month on month. And currently we are proud to say that more than 25,000 users all across Bangalore rely on us for the most fundamental need, which is safe drinking water.
But Manas, tell us why we're not seeing you go beyond Bangalore, because the need for clean drinking water is in many places. Is it the non-availability of funds? Why haven't you expanded over Bangalore and Hyderabad to some extent? That's what I want to know, because you're up against some behemoths, against an HUL and its Pureit and a Kent and an AquaGuard who've got legacy in their businesses. The differentiator is, of course, in the fact that you use Internet of Things and people can use your product using the Internet of Things. And that is the clean differentiator because there are no installation charges. Hasn't that been reason enough for you to get more people on board?
Like we said, we started off small and we took some time to perfect the product. And now that we have the product market fit ready, now that we have the customer demand, first thing we want to do is serve Bangalore really well. So when I say serve Bangalore really well, our model works when we have the density of people in a particular area using our service. That through that, we are able to leverage the input water quality of that particular area and are able to customize a solution so that we are able to provide unique, customized drinking water purification method according to a person's input water quality. So that is the reason why we took our time, we perfected it. Now that we have certain density in Bangalore, we intend to focus on Bangalore and Hyderabad, our two main geographies in which we operate for the next 12 months. However, the long-term plan is to actually touch 1 million households in the next 3 years across the top 10 cities of India.
Manas, when it comes to expanding a business, one needs to invest very heavily into marketing. The cost of acquisition of customers is something that can be a very daunting factor, especially in a crisis like this, because this is still a very nascent business and your offering is quite unique. So how do you plan to address that problem?
Beauty of our business model, right? And we took a conscious decision. Our business model, we strongly feel that we are a true customer-centric company, wherein if we just continue to serve our existing customers well, we will continue to thrive as a business. Why do I say that? Because 40% of my new users today come to me as referrals from my existing user base without spending even $1 on marketing. So that's the amount of virality that we have going on for us. And we intend to capitalize on that. We intend to serve our existing users' needs really well. We are not a sales company, but rather a company which provides safe drinking water and charges our customers for the amount of safe drinking water that they consume. While the medium of providing that today is water purifiers, tomorrow it can be something else. But we will remain true to our ethos, which is how can we provide safest water to our end user at the cheapest cost possible.
And technology is something that is driving it, and that is something that you need to kind of keep pushing in money for to be able to stay on top of the curve when it comes to technology. Has that been an issue as well in terms of, like you mentioned, in the beginning there was a problem in trying to perfect the product, as it were, because it's a different kind of product, right? It runs on the Internet of Things. And to keep yourself on top of the curve when it comes to technology that is being used for this product, perhaps much more needs to be invested?
I'd like to say that technology is in fact one of our key advantages that makes our business model possible. And for the initial phases, it took us some time to perfect the product because neither Vijender nor I had come from that water technology background, and we had to learn the ropes of the water technologies from the ground up. And now we boast of some of the best water technology experts who work with us, both as a part of the DrinkPrime family as well as consult us on project to project basis. We intend to leverage technology and not just the Internet of Things, but to leverage data actually. Data on what is the customer's input water quality, what is the right purification method that is required for a customer. So we don't intend to be a one-size-fits-all water purifier company, but rather a drinking water company who customizes its solution based on the customer's input water quality. So there are two pillars to the business. One is the technology, second is the data, and both go hand in hand, and we are going strength to strength in both the cases. And that is specifically the reason why we have partnered with some of the and we were fortunate to partner with some of the best angel investors and venture capitalists in the business, like Sequoia, Surge, and Omidyar, and we have benefited tremendously from their network.
Manas, in passing, tell us about the customer profile. Has it changed? Because you said you started off with those people who use water bottles. Now you're working with another set of customers with a different set of requirements. So how has that changed for you, and how do you plan to address their requirements?
As we grow as a company, the customer base will always get widened. When we started off, the majority of the users were between the age group of 25 and 35. Even now, also the majority of age group is between 25 and 40 years of age. And our target customer is someone who stays in a rented apartment and who uses either bottled water or maybe a water purifier, So as we are sort of expanding in our customer base, we see a lot more water purifier users also coming and switching to DrinkPrime, primarily getting a little tired of both the service costs as well as the hassle of getting the water purifier regularly serviced.
Manas, we wish you great luck now that you've got this round of funding going, 21 crores, $3 million coming in as well. And of course, we'll keep tracking your moves, your growth trajectory. But for the moment, we're running out of time on this edition of Startup Central. Don't forget, you can always write in to us at suc@etnow.tv. And indeed, when it comes to innovation, to startups, to new ideas, we've seen a lot of that on today's show as well, which is also about space technology and the logistics business. And now you heard about water purifiers too. With that, it's going to be a wrap on this edition. I'm Vikram from me and the team. Thanks for joining us. Good evening.